Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Empire Sports Media's Game of the Week, or should we say, night one of Empire Sports Nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen, a long weekend of broadcasts from college football, the World Series tomorrow, and a ton of more content for you guys coming up over the next 5 days. And tonight I'm joined by, of course, JJ Seglio. Who else would I be doing this with other than JJ? Night one. And this is Empire Sports Media's pre-game show. We are just half an hour away from Syracuse and Pittsburgh. What a weird game to start off your weekend. We have this game tonight. We have the World Series, a doubleheader on Saturday. All of this coming for you guys this weekend on the first ever edition of Empire Sports Nightmares, JJ. And we open with Syracuse and Pittsburgh. What are you most looking forward to here tonight?
This game has nightmare fuel all over it. Pitt is undefeated going into this game. They're ranked in the top 25. And you don't get ranked games very often on Thursday nights. And honestly, anything can possibly happen when the Pitt Panthers play on primetime or just primetime games in general. I mean, we saw yesterday arguably one of the biggest upsets in the history of college football where the Kennesaw State Owls upset the Liberty Flames. Been probably one of the biggest victory I've ever seen from a new FBS team. So honestly, I'm ready for anything. It's going to be great.
He is indeed ready for anything, just like the Syracuse Orange are. 5-1 start for them, headlined by new starting quarterback Kyle McCord. What have you seen from him so far to help elevate this team to a 5-1 start?
So from what I've seen from Kyle McCord, he looks much calmer than he did at Ohio State. He looks calmer in sense of his pocket control. He can finally sling the ball to his wide receivers. He's got some good protection. He's got guys like a Rondé Gadsden. He's got guys like Jackson Meats, Trevor Pena, Justice Ross Simmons. There's a lot of good weapons on this Syracuse offense, and that's what I think makes them so lethal as a legitimate ACC squad. Kyle went to a smaller school, and now he's finally shaking off the cobwebs and feels like a new quarterback.
One of the players that I am going to be watching out for tonight is running back LaQuint Allen, who's been really, really solid to start this college football season.
Oh, yes.
How important do you think the ground game will be for the Syracuse squad?
Considering how dominant Syracuse has beaten teams in the past, it's gonna be a very interesting showdown tonight. Pitt's run defense is very solid, and honestly, they haven't really given up much points all season long. I mean, if we take a look at Pitt's record the last couple of weeks, I mean, they've just been beating teams down. I mean, I'll tell you what, I did not expect this from Pitt going into the season to be 6-0, ranked number 19 in the country. Their run defense is very smooth. They've only given up 30 points once all season long, and that was to West Virginia in the backyard brawl. So I'm expecting this to be a very high-scoring contest between Pitt and Syracuse. But if LaQuint Allen could just start doing his thing, we should be in for a pretty ground and pound type of game.
Well, it should be a lot of ground and pound, a lot of and not just ground and pound, a lot of air attack as well from Syracuse with the way Kyle McCord has been able to throw up his passing numbers. Over 2,100 passing yards so far from Kyle McCord. But on the flip side with the Pitt Panthers, they are a little bit different, but similar at the same time. They have Eli Holstein at quarterback, and of course they have Desmond Reed. How impactful will their backfield have to be in order to go up against this really solid Syracuse defense? And he might have lagged. JJ's lagging. Sweet. So JJ might not be able to hear me right now.
I'm here, but it's cutting out a little bit. I can hear you, it's just cutting out a little bit.
Yeah. So
could be.
I'll go into them a little bit then just to change it up a little bit. This Pitt offense, of course, headlined by Eli Holstein, is a little bit different. They don't throw for as many yards as Kyle McCord, and they don't turn it over a lot. The big part that I'm going to be watching out for, of course, is the Pitt defense. They've won every game they've played so far. But if you look at their offense from the backyard brawl, they played Youngstown State in North Carolina. They've been able to put up points on the board. they're coming off a very suspect game against Cal last time, this Pitt offense. Only putting up 17 against Cal. That was 2 weeks ago. That was 12 days ago. Now you're going into a home environment against a very, very hungry Syracuse group. It should be very interesting to see how this Pitt team adapts. If you want someone to watch out for, I'm going to go with wide receiver Kanate Mumfield. Wow, these names are going to be awesome for me. I'm going to go with Mumfield. You know, he's the leading receiver in this team. He's going to be going one-on-one, I would think, with Rylan Gandy on the outside. So those two, or it's either going to be him or Rashad Battle. So both of whatever matchup that's going to be, it's going to be exciting. I think they'll be able to have a good little tussle with whoever goes up against Mumfield, because Mumfield's the leading receiver, can really make a play with the ball in his hands, and I think he's going to be the most impactful player. For about 19 minutes or so to kick off, I want to go back to Kennesaw for a second, because I'll address this now. What they did, wasn't that their first FBS win as well? Like ever?
First ever FBS win against a team that hadn't lost in 3 years.
That's ridiculous. JJ said it pretty well. You don't see stuff like that very often. Like results like that. You can see your Michigan Appalachian State type results, or Alabama at one point losing to the Citadel, or just something like that. But with Liberty, who were undefeated and haven't lost in a long time in the regular season, they then go out and
they
lose.
were a shoo-in to be the Group of 5 team.
I wouldn't say that with the way some of these other teams will play. We'll talk about the back end of the top 25 in a second.
If they would have went undefeated, they most likely would have made it. Oh, and by the way, I don't think this is a shocker to anybody. Even though what happens this week could get wild, the Liberty Flames are my automatic lockout of the week. You lost to Kennesaw State. That's embarrassing.
Hold on. We'll play this song for them. Yeah, we'll play that.
What I had in mind. What I had in mind. Congratulations, Liberty. You are officially the lockout of the week.
Oh, that's a better. JJ, that was good.
Yeah. All right, that's enough. Anyway.
So, I mean, when you look at how crucial that win is for Kennesaw and how that could change their
program. That's program change.
It's program changing, 100%.
Like you go out. You're not gonna see a win like that ever again.
I don't know about that. I mean, not for a program's first win, but how impactful it is for that program as a whole. I mean, for a first win, that's insane. Now they're gonna have to try to find a way to build off of that, because I think it's gonna be a very tall ask. But real quick, I want to go over the top 25 with you. Of course, we're talking about one of the teams tonight in Pittsburgh.
And hold on, before we do that. Yeah. Is it okay if I give my player to watch out for in this game?
Absolutely. We were going to wait for that till right before a kick, but yeah, let's go into it right now.
Well, you already did yours, so I might as well do mine. So my player to watch is Aronde Gadsden, the tight end from Syracuse. He is Kyle's favorite target. He gets open in the pocket, in the separation. The flats will be wide open for him, and he's just a very versatile player. I expect him to get 2 touchdowns tonight.
2 touchdowns. JJ says for Aronde Gadsden, the tight end.
Aronde Gadsden, shout out Cuse.
Yeah, the Cuse boys. Listen, if you look at the combined records, and you look at the combined records of most of the games we're doing this weekend for football, this is like tied for second best record. Like that's
we have a wild slate this weekend.
No, I think they're all tied for first. I think doesn't A&M have a loss? And Notre Dame has multiple losses. So A&M in this game is tied for the...
No. You
have one?
We have one. Yep.
Oh, that's right. You had a couple close calls. But yes, you only have one. So there's 3 ties. Northern Illinois.
NIU, bro.
What a night that was. What game did we do that week?
That week we did... it was the Oklahoma game. Yeah, no wonder that game sucked.
What a terrible week. What a terrible week that was.
Yeah, and then the next day the Rams got crapped on by the Cardinals.
They did,
it was a brutal week for me. Anyway, you wanted to mention the top 20.
Stick with the Rams, actually. Let's stick with the Rams for 2 seconds because they were almost a possible shout for this game tonight. We'll give you your 10 seconds of glory with the Los Angeles Rams. They're playing the Minnesota Vikings tonight, and we will update you throughout this contest.
I definitely will.
On how this game is going, because this Minnesota Vikings team just suffered their first loss of the season. But on the flip side, the Rams are maybe trading off significant pieces of the core.
All right,
like what?
Talk about the
Los Angeles Rams. Go ahead.
All right, let me stop you there for a sec. First off, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Second of all, why would the Rams trade Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford when we're only 2 games under 500? Let's make no mistake about it, though. They are actually trying to do this. However, if the Rams come out and get a win tonight, oh, man, he gave me the solo layout and everything. If the Rams go out and win tonight against the Vikings, don't expect anyone to go anywhere. And big news for the Rams, we have the injury report. Puka Nacua has been cleared to play tonight, as is Cooper Kupp. Rams are 2-1 this season at home. They've played very well. They're playing against a very solid Minnesota Vikings team. So this game could really go either way. I'm expecting the Vikings to get the win, but it's going to be a very close game. Back to you, Basil.
Indeed, it is back to me, as we'll swap the two of us back to where we should be. The Rams and the Vikings play tonight, 8:25 Eastern time. But you go back to this Minnesota Vikings team and what they bring to the table. They just lost their first game of the season last time out, I believe, to the Detroit Lions. How impactful is this going? They are a very gritty group. How impactful is this game for Minnesota?
They're going to come out pissed off. And I'm highly expecting Aaron Jones to have a monster game.
That's what I was thinking. Aaron Jones, the ground and pound play of Aaron Jones in the backfield. What's your score prediction for this game tonight?
27-24 Vikings win.
27-24. JJ is going to go with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm also going with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with 31-17. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to go with 31-17.
I hope I'm wrong.
Justin Jefferson and Aaron Jones will get multiple touchdowns each. Give me a Vikings statement to maybe force a little bit of controversy and trouble for the Los Angeles Rams and more uncertainty about the future of some of their players. But that's where we'll leave the Rams for now. We'll be updating you throughout the night on that game, as well as the other game that is going to be going on in college football. That's Georgia State and Old Dominion. That is literally the only other football game happening tonight other than Minnesota and Los Angeles. But JJ, we'll go back to the AP Top 25 for a moment. There's a couple of teams that you would not expect to be ranked at this point of the season that are ranked. You talk about Army, Navy, Vanderbilt.
I'm so proud of my military schools. I'm so proud of the military schools.
If you look at the top,
it's a blessing.
We'll go top 18 from 18 to 25. So that bottom 7 or 8 teams. Who do you think is the main team that should not be ranked?
The main team that should not be ranked.
I have my answer. This is a no-brainer.
So let me pull up So let me just go back and pull up top 25.
Can I do my answer real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The answer is Army. I don't think this should be a debate.
Come on.
Yes, they're 7 and let me put them full screen for this.
They're not.
Here's my problem with Army. They're 7-0, and they've really been able to run the ball well. They've done a lot of things right. But what's the main issue with Army for me? Who have they beaten? Like I believe Liberty had a stronger schedule than Army did. You can make this same argument for Navy, I think, as well. Army's best win, they've played Lehigh, FAU, Rice. Congratulations for being all the terrible teams in the AAC. We'll bring JJ back up for here. I don't know how to bring him back. But like right now,
I got this, man. Next time you're gonna do that, just solo layout. Just solo layout yourself.
The main problem for me is with some of these military schools. Shout out to them for being ranked, but like squads, like I think Vanderbilt should be ranked above them because Vanderbilt beat a ranked team.
But they do have 2 losses.
Ahead both of them. They do have 2 losses, but Vanderbilt has played every team Vanderbilt has played pretty much is better than any team Army or Navy have played. So that's why I think my answer is going to be either military school. I would say Army because their schedule's been a little bit worse. But I think as well, and you can make this argument in this case, that the other team could be Missouri. You can make an argument for them as well.
Yes, absolutely.
You can make an argument for a couple of the others. But I think with the lack of competent play teams they've played against, Army's my answer. What's yours, JJ?
All right. So Missouri is one of my answers, but the team that I really want to dive into is SMU.
Ooh, 6-1
They do
SMU.
not look. They are 6-1. They do not look as good as I thought they would. Because let me ask you this. Besides the only game that they had against at the time ranked opponent was against BYU, and they put up a whopping 15 points. They scraped past Nevada. They beat whoever the hell they played the second game. They lost to BYU. They put 66 up on TCU. They crushed FSU. They snuck past fraudulent Louisville. They beat Stanford. And they got a good matchup against another team that, honestly, if they win this game, they will be ranked. The Duke Blue Devils. If Duke beats SMU, they're 100% getting ranked. Mark my words.
Yeah, SMU's another good shot. That's where I thought you were going to begin with. I mean, if you look at the teams who are receiving a lot of votes right now, one of our games tonight has one of them, and that's Syracuse, who I would rank over Navy. I would rank them over Army as well, because Syracuse has, I believe, multiple ranked wins. You talk about your South Carolinas, Duke, UNLV, Washington State.
No, South Carolina does not deserve to.
I think they could. They're of a reach, but they're getting votes and they're in the conversation. That's why I brought them up.
What I was going to say is there's a few teams that are in the top 15, but do they really belong? Like, honestly. Exhibit A, the BYU Cougars. How are they ranked above Notre Dame?
Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. Congratulations.
But BYU looks fraudulent. BYU is really not that good of a team. Granted, they've been they've been playing well against the Big 12, but
they're undefeated in a conference. Like,
are they really that good?
They beat ranked Kansas State by 29 on the road. They won 38-9.
All right, maybe that's the wrong example.
They beat Oklahoma State. They've beaten Arizona, which is not as significant as you think.
Maybe that was the wrong example. What about Iowa State?
They're the
Are they really a top 10 team?
Yes and no.
Who have they beat? Who? Iowa?
Ranked
West
Iowa?
Virginia? They don't play a single top 25 team till November.
Oklahoma
30th.
State's 0-4 in the Big 12. What the hell?
And I had them winning the conference.
By the way, the 4 conference wins from Iowa State are against the bottom 4 teams in the conference.
Baylor, Houston, West Virginia, and UCF. And they should have lost to UCF. Let's not forget that.
Yeah. They were losing against West Virginia too. That was my pick. Remember when I was on your show 2 weeks ago, that my upset pick was West Virginia over Iowa State. And West Virginia were leading at one point against Iowa State.
They played really well.
It was a close game for the majority. It got bigger as the game went on, yes, but as the season continues, I think for me it's Iowa State.
But are the Pitt Panthers really top 20 though? Let's be honest.
6-0.
I don't think so.
Top 5, no. Top 4 conference.
But they've beaten no one.
They have
wins against Kent State, Cincinnati, who they barely beat, by the way.
Look at Clemson. Clemson, you could say the same argument. They lost to freaking whoever the hell they did week 1. They lost to Georgia by 31. They lost to Georgia by 31. Have
But
played
since
no
then,
one else
but
and are ninth.
since then, Clemson is, but they're not just winning games. They're beating teams down. Hell, they put up 59 against NC State.
That's like NC State's towards the bottom, though.
But they're really not that bad Virginia, when you look at it.
They've played North Carolina State, who are 1-3 in the league. They played Florida State, who suck. You play Wake Forest, who are
they don't play Miami, which is very they don't play Miami, which is very upset.
They do.
That's another team. That's another team I want to talk about. Is Miami fraudulent? I say yes.
No,
I say yes.
They got away with that one game, but they've looked. Cam Ward is a Heisman.
Two games they got away with.
Cam Ward's a Heisman candidate. I know you hate Miami, but
Miami. No, I'm not disagreeing. He's definitely a Heisman candidate, but are they really that good of a team, though? Who have they beat? Florida? They suck. Cal? They scraped past them.
Virginia Tech? They're they're very underrated. They're very scrappy.
They won on a missed Hail Mary, for Christ's sake. Let's be reasonable here.
Cal was bad, and Louisville, no one.
I'll give them Louisville. I will give them that. That was their one good win.
The one reason you can really argue that they're fraudulent is that they don't play a ranked team all season. Have you seen the back end of their schedule?
Oh, it's horrible. I hate it.
Versus FSU, versus Duke at G-Tech, versus Wake at Syracuse. We're 9 minutes from kickoff, by the way. So we're just for the folks at home and the 11 viewers we currently have, I believe, mainly on Twitter. Yes, they're all on Twitter. Shout out Twitter.
I'm so happy I got my Twitter premium back.
Will JJ's Twitter get taken down? It will be F's in the chat one day for JJ's Twitter. But if you want to also hop on the YouTube and write some comments in the chat, you'll be more than welcome to join us.
Send it to my Syracuse boys right now.
Also, if you want to subscribe to this channel or to my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. The link to my channel is at the bottom of the description. I updated it because JJ messed it up for 4 weeks, which is basically the same injury length as someone on the injured reserve. The link to my channel was on injured reserve, but not anymore. As we continue, the Empire, what is it?
Empire Sports Nightmares.
Empire Sports Nightmares. Listen, by the way, how many great games we have this weekend, including you're going to be at one of them, but you won't be here. But
I will be at one of them. Yes. Are you sure that's the game you want to do? Really?
It's a double header. It's a double header.
I think you can do better, honestly, than Notre Dame.
So it's 2 ranked teams at 12 o'clock.
But that game's going to get out of hand quick.
We don't know that.
I know that. We're significantly better than them.
You said that against Northern Illinois and lost.
Okay, well, that's a different story.
Well, I was going to do a 3:30 game, but that's too close for a doubleheader, and I need a break.
You could do Illinois, Oregon.
I'm not doing a 3:30 because I need a break in between.
Well, it's going to depend on when I get home from the city.
Because we'll definitely do LSU and A&M, but
I might be a bit late to that depending on what time I get off my train.
Dude, how long is your train? The game's in at 3:30. It doesn't take you 4 hours to get back to Newburgh.
No, but me and Connor are going to go out for lunch in the city. That was our plan.
Oh, my days.
That was our plan.
I'll see if I know Jacob can't join me for the beginning.
Let me make sure he bought the tickets and we're good to go.
Should we do
I was going to say do Illinois, Oregon. That's a really good one.
Illinois, that's at 3:30, and then we're doing the other game right afterwards.
True, you do need a breather. Okay, so in that case, go. Feel free to do.
Yeah, so Navy against Notre Dame. I'll do that maybe. I know Jacob can't, but I'll see if comment below who you want me to do the game with. Maybe I get Gans or Jack to do it with me.
Friday night after the World Series, could do some coverage of Boise State, UNLV.
Absolutely. I'm not even calling the game tomorrow. So actually, no, I am. I think.
Oh yeah, you're calling the World Series tomorrow.
Am I? I don't remember who's calling the game tomorrow.
Whoever can call the World Series is gonna call the World Series.
I think it might be me, Welling, and Jacob. I don't know. We'll do whoever wants to. It's me. It might be me and Welling tomorrow. Comment below if you want to see that. Yes, World Series Game 1 will be happening tomorrow. Stream kicking off at 7:45. I think it's 8:15 first pitch for Game 1 of the World Series.
Oh, yay. That I will definitely not be watching this year.
But what we are watching is our game, and we will be back in 30 seconds for kickoff. You are watching Empire Sports Media's Empire Sports Nightmares, Game 1 of the weekend. The Steel City, one of the more premier spots in the nation. A Thursday night football showdown kicks off Empire Sports Nightmares. It's Pittsburgh, the number 19 team in the nation, as they host Syracuse. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Empire Sports Media's Game of the Week, or Empire Sports Nightmares, as we continue this series all weekend long. Robbie Basel, JJ Seglio. JJ, we're finally here. It is a ranked Pitt against Syracuse. Who would have thought we'd be saying that at the beginning of the season, or at this point of the year?
I'm pretty sure I had Pitt going like 5-7 at the beginning of the season, so I'm already eating my words pretty quickly, to be fair.
You are.
But yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, we came up with this whole I came up with this whole
You came up with this.
In honor of one of the greatest holidays ever, Halloween. I figured we had to do something for. So what better way to enjoy your time of before Halloween than spending it 5 nights in a row with Empire Sports Media? And one of these games is going to be a nightmare. I just know it.
We already know it. I think it will be the games. I think it'll be every game that you're on. I think that's the problem. But listen, we'll figure that out as the weekend goes on. But let's go into the Let's go into this matchup itself. We'll start with the home side, Pittsburgh.
I'm wearing this mask for the whole. I'm wearing this mask for the whole quarter. I don't care.
Will he be able to see the whole time? Who knows? But we'll take a look at this Pittsburgh squad.
Yes, I can. I have eye holes throughout the mask, so I can see.
You're good. But let's talk about Pitt first, real quick. Led by quarterback Eli Holstein, they have a point to prove because they've gone off to a very good start, 6-0, but some of their wins have been a little bit shaky. What's going to be the key for them tonight? JJ?
So their offense has been potent, averaging 327.2 yards per game, 6th in the FBS. They've been very sharp up to this point, but they haven't played anyone resembling a contender or anyone good. So I'm expecting Syracuse to come out and make some noise defensively. But if Eli Holstein can get the ball to his playmakers, this should be a very high-scoring contest.
On the flip side, Kyle McCord, one of the leading passers in the ACC with over 2,100 passing yards. And his offense has gone off to a very good start as well. You've seen players like LaQuint Allen in the backfield. They have multiple playmakers in the receiving core. What's going to be the key for them tonight?
What's going to be the key for Kyle McCord? It's simple. Get the ball to your playmakers. If you can do that, you will be successful. You're one of the better teams in the ACC for a reason. Trevor Pena, Jackson Meeks, Oronde Gadsden, and, of course, LaQuint Allen in the backfield. It's going to make things very interesting, and I'm looking forward to watching this.
Well, we are just minutes away, and we already have a score alert in the other game, JJ. So there is another college football game going on in the Sun Belt.
Take it away, my man.
We have a score of the Old Dominion leads at home against Georgia State. They lead 7-0. And we will also be giving you updates on Minnesota and Los Angeles, JJ's game, wearing the LA Rams jersey as per the appreciation of the possible downfall of Los Angeles. We'll talk about that later.
It will not be a possible downfall. Get that out of your system.
Listen.
Oh, by the way, I would just like to say, shout out College Football 25 for finally updating your rankings, but you still got them wrong.
Listen.
They made an update and they still got the rankings wrong.
Well, maybe we'll go into that later
They
as
didn't do
well.
a terrible job, but they got a bunch things wrong. But yeah, I just wanted to load up College Football 25 to see the new rankings. Good for them. Anyway, back to Acrisure Stadium.
Yes, we are just minutes away from, or just seconds away, because I'm still a little bit behind. We're still in commercial with Nissan on my screen.
And we're spending a whole weekend in Pittsburgh because we're going to be back here in Pittsburgh on Monday night when the New York Giants play the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football.
You'll see me and JJ a lot. If you get tired of us, write it down in the comments, and we will listen to said comments. But let's just go over some of the games.
Absolutely nobody.
Listen, we'll go over some of the games real quick for you guys. Just the featured games of the week. World Series Game 1. You have Texas A&M and LSU on Saturday night. Sunday Night Football with San Francisco and Dallas, a perfect game for both of them. And then Monday Night Football with the Giants and the Steelers. And, of course, also on Saturday, it's Navy and Notre Dame as we are underway in Pittsburgh. As this one will go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And we talked about Eli Holstein a couple minutes ago, JJ. They have a lot of playmakers, and you talked about it earlier. He needs to get the ball in the hands of those playmakers. AJ?
Very well said. Eli Holstein is the number 6 quarterback recruit in the 2023 ESPN 300. So that's going to make things very interesting, and let's get this one underway.
First down and 10. Holstein the shotgun.
You can hear me through the mask, right?
It's a little bit delayed, but yes. Holstein in the shotgun, play clock down to 7. Down to 6 and 5 and 4. Holstein takes the snap, handoff up the middle, cuts left side, and it's a tackle for about 3 yards. It's Desmond Reed, number 0 for the blue and gold. Tackle there made by number 8 of Justin Barron, along with Marlon Wax, who has 9 forced fumbles, second in school history. Pitt showing a little bit of tempo, second down, play action. Holstein looks to throw, firing deep right side. Oh, it's in and out of the hands of both the secondary player and the receiver. Kenada Mumfield was the intended receiver. Overthrows both him and the Syracuse defender, the safety Elijah Clark.
That's got to be an interception. That's right in your hands. But Pitt really going with the tempo offense here on 3rd and 8.
They are going quick, and they love the tempo offense. 40.3% third down conversion. That's 7th in the nation, by the way. Empty set. Holstein drops the throw. Pump fakes. Steps up. Tries to go. Jukes by 1, but will be tackled near immediately. That's Barron again. And a quick 3-and-out start for the Pitt Panthers.
One of the better wide linebackers in the country, Justin Barron, the senior. He's had himself a very good start to the season, and this is exactly what the Syracuse defense needed to do. Neutralize Holstein and make sure that he cannot get this offense going, because when Pitt's on, they're on. But when they're off, they're off. So if they just keep Holstein off the field, that'd be big. And there's the punt.
Fielded at the 20, cut back left side, and Pena only gets it to about the 23. As there is the man for Syracuse. He'll be wearing a white number 6 jersey. Kyle McCord, number 31 recruit in the 2021 ESPN 300, previously at Ohio State. And he is the Syracuse program record with 6 straight games with over 300 passing yards. And he'll start in the shotgun with LaQuint Allen to his right, as JJ's already ditched the mask.
I had to lose the mask. I had to breathe.
GG's to the mask in the chat. McCord
the mask will be back sooner than later.
Play action. McCord.
Mask will be back, I promise.
Right side. Almost intercepted. Broken up there by the 15 of Rashad Battle. We'll take a look at this one more time.
One of the better corners for this Pitt Panthers. It looked like he was I'm trying to get a better read on it. It looks like, so he tries to run a simple post route, some great coverage on the back side. He was intended for Amari Hatcher, the junior, but some great coverage by Pitt, and just like that, it's second down.
McCord rolling left, escapes trouble, fires left side, complete. That's the number 7. That's Jackson Meeks, and he's going to get a first down. Avoids pressure so well, Kyle McCord, rolling to his left and able to make the throw to Meeks. As we take a look at tonight's impact players, LaQuint Allen and Desmond Reed, the running backs, are the main focus tonight. The ground and pound, you talked about it in the beginning, JJ. That's going to be very crucial as well for both sides. As it
Absolutely.
Is set. First down, McCord.
Impact players, LaQuint Allen, Desmond Reed.
Incomplete. Over the hands of, that was the number. We'll figure out who that was. McCord.
That is, there's the guy, Oronde Gadsden right there. There's that tight end.
Overthrowing his big tight end was Kyle McCord. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
The best weapon.
2 receivers on either side for Kyle McCord. 2 wide receivers at each side of Kyle McCord with Allen in motion right. McCord drops the throw, fires left. It's intercepted. Return of the 20 to 10 and 5. He's gone.
Oh.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Pittsburgh.
Wow. Congratulations, Kyle McCord. You, my friend, have just fucked the ball. What a terrible throw by Kyle. Absolutely brutal throw. Just tries to throw a simple flats route, but it's intercepted by number 31, Rasheem Biles. And just like that, the Pitt Panthers are up early.
Extra point is up, and yeah, it's good. Inside the right upright, it is Pitt with the interception by Rasheem Biles, jumping the route that was intended for Trevor Pena. Pitt at home and the Steel City. They lead 7-0 on night 1 of Empire Sports Nightmares. We're going to go with that theme, aren't we? Is that good? Is that what you're going for? You're lagging like crazy. You might have to leave and come back.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, just do it because your whole thing's late. So just leave and come back.
Somebody doesn't stop the stream.
No, I'm running it, so we're fine. I think we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. How are we doing, chat? We doing good? W's in the chat. Hold on, JJ ruined the moment. Hold on, we gotta play it back. He's gone. Touchdown. Devices not connected. Why is it not working? Sound effects not working. Sound effects not working. Whatever, we'll figure out. Yeah, you're lagging like crazy. Like your Wi-Fi is like really bad.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is it?
Your Twitter went out.
Hang on.
No, because now your viewers are coming. Now your viewers are coming back.
Yeah, I'm getting it rebooted.
Yeah, technical issues were inevitable. Just like the sound effects not working, which is really odd because they were working earlier.
So I just saw a tweet from Tom Pelissero that says, the NFL has announced Machine Gun Kelly will headline the halftime show after the international game where the Giants take on the Panthers in Munich. Top comment says, Germany will never ask for an NFL game ever again.
Yeah, fair.
Giants, Panthers, and MGK. What's worse?
I don't know. Yeah, the reaction I get of our friends from a port. Wow. Look how many views your Twitter has now. We went from 12 to 0 to 26.
Yep.
Look at what Matthew Bennett wrote in the chat.
That's what
Matt Bennett in the chat was good.
Oh wait, that's a Rams.
Matt
He
Bennett
thought it was a Pitt. He thought it was a Pitt jersey.
Ah, well in. Lovely. Yes, we'll take a look at this play one more time, JJ. It was an out route looking for the number 2 of Trevor Pena, but it was intercepted by the number 31 of Shane Biles.
It turns out we just had to wait. Me and Connor have found a steal. Section 108 for $129 each.
You're paying $129 to go to that game?
Yeah.
That's absurd. We're back underway.
Really not that absurd. It's a ranked game for under 150 each. That's a steal. Plus we're first level, by the way.
Oh, yeah, true. As this one goes to the end zone for a touchback. So Syracuse turn it over, and they get it right back after the pick 6. As we'll see Kyle McCord in action once again, as JJ's TV is somehow more delayed than mine. Well, would have thought about that in the beginning.
I'm going to be honest. I think I paused it for a little bit, so that way you could be ahead.
Handoff. LaQuint Allen breaking tackles across the 30 and down at the 32-yard line. So that's about a gain of 7 from LaQuint Allen, who's been really one of the staples of the Syracuse offense so far, other than, of course, with Oronde Gadsden. If you see a good shot of, hey, there's a former Pitt Panther himself, Larry Fitzgerald, there on the sidelines. This is 2nd and 3.
And Dan Marino and Aaron Donald.
They are all there. That's right. Handoff. Allen moving forward, and he's right at the line to gain. We'll see where they mark him. This might be short. LaQuint Allen in the white number 1 for Cuse. If you're just joining us, pick 6 for Pitt is why they are in front. As we're just under a little bit over 3 minutes gone. Only 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And Danny Erb is going absolute. And by the way, Danny Erb is going absolutely bananas already.
Action, McCord. That pass is blocked right at the line of scrimmage. Right there to make that stop was Chief Borders, number 14, right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to come off the edge.
That's the transfer defensive end right there. One of the better players on this Pitt defense, along with Jimmy Scott and Nate Matlack, along with Sincere Edwards, the freshman. Pitt's got some really good defensive ends, and they're finally showcasing it. And this is a big play coming up for Syracuse.
2nd and 10, handoff. LaQuint Allen, he gets stuffed immediately. That's Biles again. Rasheem Biles, big hit, taking down LaQuint Allen for a gain of nothing.
Yeah, that's a huge play right there. Biles having a great start to this game. A few TFLs and a pick 6. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Pitt Panthers. Or not Pitt, Syracuse.
4 minutes gone. We're past the 11-minute mark here in the first quarter. Syracuse 2nd in the FBS on 3rd down. You like teams who can convert on 3rd down? You have 2 of the best ones right here. McCord shotgun, 2 receivers either side. Drops the throw. McCord over the middle. It's battered up. Battered again. And it's intercepted again.
Wow.
It's intercepted again. Another interception. I don't even know who it was by. It's Maverick Gracio. No, is that Gracio? No, it's not. It's the 30 of Brandon George. My mistake.
That is the Mike linebacker. Kyle McCord, I guess you were Britney Spears because, oops, you did it again. You fucked the ball a 2nd time, lads.
So 2 interceptions from Kyle McCord. Maybe he's seeing some nightmares before this game even ends.
I had a feeling one of these games is going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Yep. He hauls it in while on the ground. It was intended for Oronde Gadsden, but the initial tip by that's going to be number 12 on the initial tip, Cruz Brookins, but on the ground was Brandon George, the Mike linebacker, reads it perfectly, and just like that, Pitt has the ball again in prime field position.
Quick toss left
not number 12. That was number 7, Javon McIntyre.
Quick toss left side, Desmond Reed breaking tackles, and that's a good run across the 35 and just short of the 30. So a big run on first down. They'll actually mark him all the way back at the 35. So that's actually short. It'll be 2nd and 1. Handoff Reed, bounces off 1, and get about 2 yards. So quickly, 2 plays and a quick first down for the Pitt Panthers. 2 turnovers already for the Syracuse Orange. And, ooh, that's not good. That's Reed. He's hobbling off towards the sideline. So we'll get an update on him in a moment. That'll be Rodney Hammond Jr., the number 6, who will replace him. Empty set for Holston. Man in motion. That is Hammond Jr. Goes all the way across from right to left. Quick pass left side. That's to the tight end, but it's not going very far. That's Gavin Bartholomew, but he's tackled out of bounds by Deuce Chestnut and the number 5 of Elijah Clark, both secondary players in there on the stop.
More Clark, good defense again. But Pitt's really going tempo, and I love it.
They are indeed going quick. 2nd and 13, only a 3-yard loss in the last play. Holstein, it's a draw to Hammond Jr., and he'll try to get a couple of yards back across the 35, short of the 30. Rodney Hammond Jr.
31.
They'll mark him at around the 31-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down. Pitt in field goal range, I believe, as well.
Yes, they are. Oh, I think I know why Syracuse is sucking so bad. Gans took them.
Shocking.
It's an omen. It's an omen.
Bartholomew in motion. 3rd down. Holstein looks to throw. Fires. That's behind the tight end Bartholomew. And it'll be 4th down. Drops it right around the knee, lower leg area of Bartholomew. And that's also behind him. So
Can we just talk about for a second how awesome of a last name Bartholomew is?
It's not even how you say it's Bartholomew.
Awesome. We need more names like that. Bartholomew. Whatever the hell his name is.
So we're going to get Ben Sauls, who kicked this one in the number 90 jersey, the left-footed place kicker.
This is a pretty deep kick.
49-yard field goal, right hash.
I believe
snap good, his hold is good, and the kick is good.
I believe it's blowing in from the river. All right,
kick is good.
The wind was blowing in from the river, so I did not think that was going to go in. I will be honest. The wind is blowing in from the river, so Hines is a terrible place to kick, so I did not think that was good.
So Pitt is able to capitalize. And they are now up 2 scores. They lead 10-0 on the first night of Empire Sports Nightmares.
This game already feels like a nightmare. Kyle McCord looks terrible.
Yeah.
To say the very least.
What's weird is that this broadcast has been nightmares so far because we're interrupting each other a lot for some reason because your Wi-Fi's so delayed.
It also doesn't help the fact that we what's it called? Doesn't help that I'm lagging like crazy. All right. The tickets have been confirmed. We're going to MetLife Stadium. Tickets confirmed. They are now mine. I have them. Thank you very much. Hey, double air horn. Thank you.
Is it not looping? That's the problem.
No, it's not looping. That's why.
Well, they used to loop. Why doesn't it not loop anymore?
It's because I turned it off. Because it got annoying.
Hell, dude?
It got annoying. I'll put it back on.
No, it didn't.
If you really want me to.
That was the best part.
All right,
that's what
fine.
The double MLG air horns and then the description of the play.
It was like quadruple. Whatever. It's back. So if you want to test it, test it.
JJ, ladies and gentlemen, got tickets.
Yes, we did.
See how easy that is, JJ?
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, 2 is what you need.
All right.
2. If we go 4, we're screwed. But yeah, I'm getting some texts from my ESPN friends. Shout out to my team. They are awesome. A lot of insane ESPN moments from Iona Sports recently, and college hoops are a lot of college hoops. Iona kicks off their season a week from Monday, or a week from Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. We open on the 4th, a week from Monday at one of the sleeper teams of college hoops this year for me, Princeton. So last year we played a team that was in the tournament that was really good in College of Charleston with that new group. This year's group is better, and now we're playing a team that's pretty solid in Princeton. So welcome back to Empire Sports Nightmares, night 1 of 5. Robbie Basel, JJ Seglio here with you. For night number 1, this game for Kyle McCord, JJ, you said it right before the break, has been a nightmare start for the Syracuse offense.
Quite literally. Their offense looks terrible.
It's been a very slow start. 1 bad interception and a deflection that turned into an interception. So a little bit of skill and a little bit of luck and 2 defensive stops and a very interesting kickoff formation. We're back underway, and that's a touchback again. So Syracuse, who we thought had a good start on the first 2 plays or so, and then they throw the interception. Kyle McCord is off to a nightmare start. You got to imagine they're going to run the ball more with LaQuinn Allen, right?
They have to. They absolutely have to.
Indeed, they should.
So they're saying choose one who has a better all-time roster, Syracuse or Pitt. I'll get more about the details of who's on what team in a moment.
First down, McCord drops the throw, slip screen to I believe that's LaQuinn Allen. And yes, it is. Yep. And he's out for about a 2-yard gain, tackled nearly immediately.
I'm expecting Syracuse to come out with some. I'm expecting some tempo offense coming from Syracuse.
The one injury concern on either side right now is with Desmond Reed. We'll get for Pitt, but we'll get more on him later. 2 of 7 for 12 yards for McCord. Yeah. He drops the throw again. McCord lofts one down the right side. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Jackson Meeks. And it will be a very important 3rd down for Syracuse.
Very good throw by McCord. Just missed him with just a little.
A little bit of hands by both players. In coverage that time was Tamon Lynham, one of the corners on this team. 2 receivers on either side of McCord. He has 1 man in the backfield. That's LaQuinn Allen. 3rd down, blitz coming. McCord throws, fires complete across midfield and tackled right away. That is Oronde Gadsden for a pickup of over 15 yards and into Pitt territory for the first time goes Syracuse.
He is.
And they're going right away. McCord.
Best weapon for Syracuse
Allen,
by a mile.
But he's tackled for a loss.
This is what they got to do.
Tackle for a loss. Right there to make the stop. We're about 4 Pitt defenders. And LaQuinn Allen gets tackled for a loss in the backfield. That's not what you want on 1st down. As the other game tonight has exploded. Old Dominion. How about Old Dominion? Monarchs 20, Georgia State nothing. They're off to a thrilling start of their own. So Syracuse, back to them. They had a 2-yard loss on 1st down with LaQuinn Allen. They still have 2 receivers, right, 1 left. And we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get right before the penalty, a timeout on the field. First charge of the half, Syracuse. So no one was really lined up for Cuse, and they have to burn their opening timeout. a near nightmare start for McCord in this offense as we go over the games. Once again, the games to watch out for this weekend with us, of course, tomorrow, World Series Game 1. And the games we know that are confirmed, LSU, Texas A&M tomorrow night. Sorry, in 2 nights. And Giants Steelers on Monday, and Sunday Night Football with Dallas and San Francisco. We'll let you know on Notre Dame and Navy tomorrow night during the baseball broadcast to finalize the details for a possible Saturday doubleheader. But back to our game, Kyle McCord on second and 12. Shotgun set with 2 receivers either side with 1 man in the backfield.
Syracuse needs a spark.
Dropping the throw again,
Syracuse
McCord.
needs a spark, and they need one right now.
Fires, almost intercepted again. It was behind the receiver. It might have been deflected. But it looked like that was, I think that was the number 0 of Braylon Lovelace. The pressure was in there. I think that was the 44 of Jimmy Scott, who might have gotten the hand of McCord. And now another 3rd down and long for Syracuse.
Kyle McCord looks flat out terrible today. Simple as that. He looks horrible.
McCord again drops the throw. Hit again, and it's intercepted again. Across the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Breaking tackles. McCord, 1 man to beat. He's gone. Kyle Louis all the way.
Oh, my God.
That's a Pitt touchdown.
God. This is getting out of hand. Kyle McCord, you thought the 3rd time was the charm. Well, the 3rd was your worst. Get you fucked the ball 3rd.
What has happened to Syracuse? A nightmare start from one of the leading passers of the ACC.
What is going on?
I don't know. Extra point is up, and it is good. So, 17 unanswered points. 2 pick sixes. Pitt's offense has only had 1 drive, but they've had 17. They're up 3 scores here.
8:02 p.m. It is already 17-0. I'm going to go run to the washroom. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
So as for us, we will be taking a 30-second timeout. Don't go momentarily, at least. We will be taking a 30-second timeout of our own. Don't go away. We'll be right back to this one here on night 1 of Empire Sports Nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empire Sports Nightmares Night 1. We are not giving up on this game yet, but Syracuse might be giving up on themselves. 17-0. 3 interceptions by Kyle McCord. And how this game has changed in the snap of a finger. We might be getting a little bit of Los Angeles Rams commentary from JJ because, listen, at this rate, I don't know how this game is going to continue. This has gone off to a complete nightmare start for the Syracuse Orange. 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. How does this happen? I don't know. You want to talk about nightmare starts? It's absolutely absurd. This game could not have started any worse. Let me see. Just had to send one text to one of my friends and shout to the 49 of you viewing on Twitter.
Legends.
Y'all put on a clinic.
This is what they do.
Hopefully you guys join us for every night of this Empire Sports Nightmares.
You ever seen that soccer clip where the guy is like, "This is what he does. This is what he does."
Yeah.
That is what my Twitter people do. That is what the Twitter people do. Oh, by the way, so I think the mask may have messed with Kyle McCord.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, so
bring the mask back out. Go ahead, sorry.
Later. So, who has the better all-time greats roster, Syracuse or Pitt? For Syracuse, we have Donovan McNabb, Jim Brown, Floyd Little, Ernie Davis, Art Monk, Larry Zonka, Marvin Harrison, John Mackey, Jim Ringo, Dwight Freeney, Chandler Jones. For Pitt, Marino, Dorsett, Curtis Martin, Mike Ditka, Larry Fitzgerald, Russ Grimm, Aaron Donald, Ricky Jackson, Darrell Revis, Joe Schmidt. I don't
know. I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'll make my pick when at our next commercial break. Is we are back again. Pittsburgh leads 17-0 in the Steel City as another touchback from the big boot of Ben Sauls. We'll look at this interception once again. They start off with pressing, with a little bit of press action, and the simple drop and an easy interception for Kyle Louie, who takes it all the way back 53 yards, breaking multiple tackles, and Pittsburgh off to a dream start. Actually, that's 56 yards on the return back. What a start.
This has been a phenomenal start by the Pitt Panthers.
We're over an hour into the stream. Shout out to everyone who's been a part of who's been a part of this so far. If you have any questions for us, write them in the chat, or JJ can check the Twitter later. They are commenting on Twitter, even though that might go south real fast. If you look at Kyle McCord, he's thrown 3 of 11 for 36 yards and 3 picks. What a start. And we're still only in the middle of the first quarter. It's 17-0. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. We're not leaving this game either unless it's like by 50. So 6:23 to go, first quarter. Pitt leading 17-0. McCord under center this time with LaQuint Allen in the backfield. They need something. They need to get going somehow, and they're going to try with LaQuint Allen, who bounces left across the 30, hurdles a man, and is short of the line to gain. And a little bit of extracurriculars at the end. LaQuint Allen actually taking a shove or two from a player on the Pitt sideline. That's a gain of 9, though. And that's maybe the guy who has to get it started for them is LaQuint Allen in the number 1. As we take a look at Fran Brown's coaching resume, first season as Syracuse head coach, hired in November of 2023. Was part of the staffs of some of the better coaches in the college game, as this tackle is going to be for a loss. Big stop there right at the line of scrimmage, pushing back. It's a loss of 3 and another big third down for Syracuse.
That was Jordan Bass, the star linebacker, came in with a great hit, and now it's third down and medium from what was third down and short. It's now third and medium.
3rd and 4. One man in motion. It is Pena. He now motions into the backfield. 3rd down and 4. McCord fires complete. It's Pena, and he's going to get the first down. They've struggled on 3rd down to start this game, but this time it is the number 2 of Trevor Pena. First down, Syracuse.
Walling put in a very good word about him. So now we got 1st and 10 coming up for Syracuse. They have to score on this drive, or this game is pretty much wraps.
You never think of saying games are over in the first quarter. We've learned that single-handedly as a broadcast crew together.
Oh, especially. We've had some very good character development moments.
First down and 10. McCord, handoff. Allen cuts back. It's another tackle. It's another tackle for a loss. It was that initially, but he got back to the line of scrimmage. Nick James in the number 11 for Pittsburgh with the initial hit, and it gets the tackle in the end.
That's a huge play for Pitt, because now they've silenced the momentum of Syracuse. They've got the crowd back into it. Things are about to get spicy.
Second down and 10. McCord in the shotgun. He drops the throw. Blitz coming. It's a slip screen across the 40, 45, and short of midfield. First down, Syracuse. It's a nice run there out of the backfield. The good old slip screen. A big first down for Cuse. That was Yassine Willis that time.
Yassine Willis, that's the second string running back for Syracuse. One of the faster guys on this offense. And they're finally just above midfield.
Herb saying, let's go, Pitt. Well, they need to keep the momentum going as Syracuse has it at midfield. Play action. McCord steps up, fires. It's caught right at the 35. Trevor Pena. That's a gain of 15 and another first down for Cuse.
But there is laundry on the field.
It is a hold on the offense. We need a ref sound effect.
Wow. Well, forget about. I'll go whistle or something.
Yeah.
I'll find something.
So the hold
since it's Halloween, I think it's only right.
I should dress as a ref.
Since it's almost Halloween. That's not a bad idea. Since it's Halloween, I figured what better way to munch on some candy corn.
Refs versus Pitt is wild.
We'll talk about that later.
Syracuse got the penalty, by the way, Herb. So erase the 15-yard gain. McCord drops the throw again under major duress. Slip screen LaQuint Allen across the 40, trying to get to the 45. He's short. Tackle was made there by Brandon George, who may have gotten away with a tackle out of bounds. That's a gain of 4. So you being a defensive player and all, you would probably know this best. Is that finishing off that tackle out of bounds? Is that would you count that as an illegal play? And a penalty?
What are you trying to say?
So at the end, the whistles come, he's out of bounds, and they finish the tackle and they throw him to the ground. That's a penalty, no?
Well, it depends, honestly. It depends on whether or not he's already wrapped up and they just bring him to the ground. It's also going to depend on what ref crew you have, as that pass falls incomplete.
Pass over the middle, incomplete. Gill Jr. was the one in the intended receiver, and it will be third down now. I don't know what down it is because the laptop is blocking my screen. 2:16 to go, first quarter.
Third down and 16.
Third and eternity. Bunch left. Now it's.
I don't know about an eternity, but if I'm Syracuse, I gotta get this ball to my playmaker.
False start. Offense number 5. 5-yard penalty. Third down. Yeah, that was the most obvious false start ever. I'll be honest. That's Hatcher. Yamari Hatcher, who has not gotten involved in this game yet. And the nightmare continues. It's now 3rd and 21. And we're not even done with the first quarter yet. We're going to be here a while. Folks, strap in. We're just getting started from the looks of it. 3rd and 21 from the Syracuse 39. McCord drops the throw. McCord under pressure. Fires complete. It's Pena again across midfield and down right at the 45. So now this is where it gets really interesting. That's a gain of 16, by the way. And now it'll be 4th and 5. And will they keep the offense on the field? They will. So they will be going for this. Possible turning point for Q's. They are running out of time on the play clock, I believe, down to 15, now 14 and 13 and 12. Two receivers either side. McCord trying to shout instructions. Play clock inside 5. McCord drops the throw. Pressure coming. McCord's going to step up. He's going to try and fire one. It's caught. But did he get to the line? The gain. He did. First down, Syracuse. Forward
Excellent
progress.
play. Yes. Excellent
we'll see who
play.
That is.
That's going to be number 7, Jackson Meeks. You talked about him in the pregame.
It is Jackson Meeks. I had the wrong team sheet up. I had the Pitt sheet up. I was supposed to be looking at Syracuse. That happens a lot.
Who are you looking at? Muhammad?
I was looking at Under pressure, McCord. Will he get it away? Yes, he will. That's an incomplete pass. I do not know how McCord slipped out of that.
And the reason that's not going to be an intentional grounding is because Meeks was right there. So you can't call a penalty in that situation.
Just got a text from my boy, Charlie Scott, one of the Syracuse boys that we know. JJ and I know, but they are all struggling watching this, as possibly most fans at home. Quick screen pass out to the dump pass into the flat. It's caught by LaQuinn Allen, and he'll get about nearly half the distance back. So it's 3rd and 6. And another pivotal 3rd down for the Orange, as we are actually just getting word that the other game that we might be paying attention to, well, JJ might be paying attention to, Los Angeles and Minnesota are about to kick off
in about a minute.
We do have a score update. JJ, can you update the ticker for me?
Just about
Georgia Southern has scored. So it's 20-7. Old Dominion leading in the other college football game tonight. 3rd and 6. Play clock running down for McCord, and that will actually be the end of the opening quarter.
Expecting a lot of pressure from Pitt, but the flats are going to be wide open.
That's the end of the first quarter.
All right.
So I'll edit it for us. We've played one.
What a first quarter by the Pitt Panthers.
They played a phenomenal first quarter. We'll see if they can continue that momentum when we return to night 1 of Empire Sports Nightmares. Dude, you're so delayed. It's like ridiculous.
This is why I called it Nightmares.
Yeah, fair.
What,
night 2 better
my
not.
Mic is?
No, yeah, like whenever I speak, it's like 10 seconds and then you talk. So I don't know what the problem is. Is it the same way for me?
That's strange as hell. No.
Is it this? It's not the same for me, right? No, so it's your Wi-Fi, I think.
It probably is. Well, my bad.
Oh my god. I gotta send you what Iona Barstool just posted. Hold on, I gotta send you this.
Oh, gee. What is it? What is it?
This is the worst thing the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Check your Instagram. This is ridiculous.
I'm a bit scared to see this.
You should be very scared. I don't know how you post that. Shout out Iona Barstool.
They're just bored. They're just bored at this point.
Well, no, there was a little bit of an incident that we cannot just down at the right by the McDonald's. That's might hilarious. Have been on the news. No, like a serious thing that was going on at down by the McDonald's. So serious stuff going on all around here in Iona, here in New Rochelle. It is that time of Halloween. How many of y'all are watching on Twitter? All 53 of you. Can they comment on Twitter, JJ? Can they comment on Twitter? Like this stream? Can they comment? JJ?
Soon enough. Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Can they comment on Twitter? They can, right?
Probably. Yeah.
So if you guys can comment on Twitter,
they will.
No, I mean, like, this is a funny idea.
They will at some point.
Comment below your Halloween costume idea.
So what is your Halloween costume idea?
I'm not doing anything for Halloween. I really haven't done stuff for Halloween probably since like my freshman year of high school. I don't like the holiday very much, to be honest. I've never really have. My best costume was I did have a ref costume. I was like 12. I was a race car driver one year when I was in preschool. The one idea that I thought of that I thought would have been really funny. Oh, actually, no, you never met Eddie Kalegi. He's at the Rams game because he's calling USC Rutgers tomorrow. Do you have an update in the other games? JJ might be paying attention.
Good for Eddie Kalegi.
He's like president of his thing out. We do have a score update. Old Dominion has gotten a field goal. It is now Old Dominion 23.
All right.
Georgia State
23-17.
23-7.
Yeah, this game is starting to get out of hand. All right, so I'm just gonna close ESPN on my computer and just watch it on my phone. Plus, if we're so delayed, it's really not gonna matter. So yeah, not much to worry about here. We are all good. All is well with the world.
Fran Brown, by the way, is undefeated on the road as his time as head coach of Syracuse. That's just a weird stat that I found. First play of the second quarter, Kyle McCord on 3rd and 6 at the 35. He drops the throw. McCord fires. It's broken up. It's broken up
my goodness.
By the 15 of Rashad Battle. And now they might have to go for it again.
He has had a phenomenal day today, Basil.
He really has.
Pitt has all 17 of their points are off of turnovers. So if Kyle McCord maybe stopped throwing interceptions, we'd have somewhat of a game here. This is a huge play for coming up for Syracuse.
Pitt is showing pressure on 4th and 6.
They got 6 in the box. McCord looking back to the sideline. I think this is going to be a play in the corners.
McCord looks to throw. He fires. He's hit as he throws it, but it's in and out of the hands.
He had Gadsden, but he just overshot him a little bit.
Coverage there by Donovan McMillan. I don't know why I couldn't speak there. McCord.
You were flabbergasted.
As he threw it. I was, because I thought he was not even going to get a throw off.
All right. Well, the Vikings are already deep in LA territory. Here's Aaron Jones, who picks up 3 yards. This is going to be a long-ass night for me.
It is for you, and it'll be a long weekend for me commentating games. But here comes back out the Pitt offense for the first time in about half an hour.
But at least we get to do it together.
17-0 Pittsburgh.
At least
they're going to go with the keeper for Holstein. Breaks one tackle, but it gets stopped after a gain of about 7 yards. With the option play.
Good QB option. Gets some good protection, and he hits the hole, and that's a productive play.
That's one thing that Syracuse hasn't been able to do is be productive on first down. Is they're going to go with tempo again. Panthers getting all 17 points off turnovers. They're going to go handoff. That's one of the men that's returning into this game. That's Desmond Reed, and he spins off 2 tacklers. And they're going to get the first down, but there is a flag. There is a flag on the play.
We've got laundry.
I think this is a personal foul. It is a personal foul on the defense.
That
huge. Is 15 yards to the end of the play and another first down.
And just like that, the Vikings are already inside the 10-yard line. Awesome.
Derek McDonald gets the penalty. We'll look at it one more time, JJ. What are we thinking on this one?
It's the right call that was made. So he tries to
off the ball,
hand the ball off. Darnold looks, touchdown, Irv Smith, Johnny Munt, the former Isaiah Oliver. Vikings have already scored. That was quick.
I don't know if they called it on the right person, but we'll take a look at it again. Handoff, Reed.
Yeah.
Jukes past 1, Jukes past 2, but he does get tackled eventually. Tackle there made by Syracuse. They're able to stop Desmond Reed.
That's once again going to be
That's Justin Barron. That's Justin Barron.
He's had himself a solid start to the day. Yeah,
if
tight end gets wide open. Not a good start for LA, as Minnesota is already up 7-0.
Pitch
5
free
minutes into
across
the game.
30, 25, and he's down right at the 25, maybe just short.
Good run there for Desmond. That's going to be Reed, who gets a very solid gain. And just like that, Pitt's already deep in territory.
Coming up tomorrow is World Series Game 1, Yankees and Dodgers. We will have that stream for you. Who knows who will be on with me? But Holstein's going to drop the throw. They tried to go for the one-handed catch by Kanata Mumfield, and it was almost intercepted by Syracuse. They are just not getting the breaks right now, JJ, and it's really hurting them so far.
Well said. Syracuse has opportunities, but they just cannot capitalize on them.
Taking the snaps. Holstein breaks one tackle across the 20, trying to get to the edge, but he's tackled there by one of the Syracuse defensive backs.
Just like that, Pitt's back in the red zone. Just like that.
They are.
Now, crucial 3rd and 5 coming up.
12:40 to go, first half. 23 of 25 on getting points in the red zone. Holstein looking middle, complete, breaking tackles. He's gone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They've done it again.
They have done it again.
That looks to be number 11, Sincere
Lee.
Broke a few tackles and got wide open for the touchdown. And just like, never mind. The Rams targeted Puka Nacua on the first pass, but it's incomplete because he just had it and then dropped it. The hair is flowing, though, so that's a good sign. All is well.
PAT is good. It is 24-0. Pittsburgh. If you had this on your bingo card tonight, then I don't know what I would have said to you.
This is getting out of hand.
It is getting out of hand very fast.
So they're going to go right back to Puka Nacua. He's already got a first down. Welcome back to the lineup, Puka Nacua. 2 targets, and he's already got a first down. So I'm going to just call the Rams game for a little bit. And he's being guarded by Stephon Gilmore. Gets a nice block from Alaric Jackson. And already a good start for this Ram offense. Starting to move the ball and being productive. So I'm trying to position the camera on this side. Hands it off. There goes Kyron Williams. He's got himself a first down. And he'll be down at about the 45-yard line. Just like that, the Ram offense going deep into Minnesota territory to start this first drive.
We might have to do a JJ solo of the other game, and I'll pay attention to the ticker or something. I don't have Amazon Prime.
This game is getting ruthless.
It is.
This season, Kyron Williams, 117 yards, 449 yards, 8 touchdowns, tied with the most for Derrick Henry, and he's scored every single game. Tyler Johnson goes in motion. Stafford, 3-step drop, looks over the middle. It's complete to Tyler Johnson. He's got himself a gain of about 6, and it'll be second down and manageable for LA. See, the problem with the Rams, it's not their offense. It's the fact that their defense is so abysmal. That's the problem with this team. The offense we knew was good. It's the defense. So now 2nd and 4 coming up for Los Angeles. 20 seconds to go here on the play clock. 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. I've already moved my camera 3 separate times. It is now sitting on the edge of my desk as I'm staring at my TV for pretty much the remainder of the game because this Cuse game is just getting out of hand. Play clock all the way down to 1, and the Rams are going to have to call a timeout. I guess they just had a miscommunication with Sean, and not a good start for LA. If you're already burning a timeout 7 minutes into the game. There we see Viking head coach Kevin O'Connell, former Ram offensive coordinator.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh, as we see Larry Fitzgerald getting presented with being part of the Pitt Hall of Fame.
I mean, that dude was just that was a guy that, if not cry when he retired, smile because it happened. Watching that dude play in the NFL was just unbelievable. I mean, that dude was an absolute game breaker. He's the reason that Cardinals are relevant.
He holds the Pitt record for touchdowns, as this one is kicked away and threw for a touchback. This game has gone.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Sorry.
Oh, penalty. What's this about?
On the kickoff? Are you serious? On the kickoff?
Like 6 flags came in after a touchback. This might be a personal foul. This could be taunting on Pittsburgh. So we'll see what it is.
And in other news, for the soccer fans, El Clasico this Saturday at 3 p.m. on ESPN+.
We're not calling that on here. Screw that. I'm actually watching that game. I'm watching that during Notre Dame Navy. That and F1 will all be on my TV. I have to have TV, laptop.
Enjoy El Clasico, even though we all know Real Madrid's going to absolutely thwart Barcelona.
That Barca team, that under Hansi Flick, they've looked really good.
And we have a penalty. We have a flagry in the Rams game. It is going to be a face mask on Ivan Pace. It's a first down for the Rams, and they are deep in Minnesota territory.
They picked up the flags. They picked up the flags, so no taunting penalty.
All 6 of them.
McCord. Incomplete. Intended
this
receiver
Syracuse
there.
Offense just looks... And you said you wanted to rank this team.
Well, I didn't know they'd be this bad.
No one did.
LaQuinn Allen was the intended receiver.
Hands it off. Kyron Williams gets it up to about the 5, so get him about 4, and it's 2nd and goal. It's only right that the Panthers show out on Larry Fitzgerald night.
2nd and 10. Allen in motion. McCord drops the throw. It's going to be caught right at the 29 and no further for Oronde Gadsden. It'll be 3rd down and 6. So Syracuse.
Big play coming up here in this Ram game. Second, if you don't mind. 2nd down and goal. Play clock at 5. Cup goes in motion to the left side. Play clock down to 2. Stafford pumps, looks, fires back at the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Cooper Kupp. Covered by Gilmore. And it's 3rd down. Continue.
3rd down and 6. McCord shotgun. Bunch receivers right. 1 receiver left. 1 man in the backfield. LaQuinn Allen. McCord under major duress. McCord's just going to try to pitch it, but it's dropped by Allen. The pressure coming there by Isaiah Neal, the 97 correction. They're just going to punt it away. This game has gone from bad to worse for Syracuse.
I said there was going to be some nightmare games. Play clock at 1. 3rd and goal. Stafford pumps. Touchdown. Was there any doubt? 9 games in a row. Kyron Williams is in the end zone again. Was there any doubt?
4th down. They will punt it away. Back to return this one is Reed. And it's muffed. Who's got it? It is Pittsburgh. Reed might have gotten hit on the right before the fair catch. And it will be first down Pittsburgh, just short of the 30. And we will be right back. Pittsburgh in control. They lead by 24. I'll be right back. I need to get something.
I will go grab a beverage.
Welcome back. It is Pitt in full control. So we're taking a look at all 3 interceptions in the first quarter by Kyle McCord. JJ mentioned the idea of nightmares, and that is what we have seen from McCord so far. 24-0, 4-score lead. Pitt in complete control as they are back on offense.
What you're watching, Basel, is the LA Ram offense at full strength. But anyway, back to Pittsburgh.
1st and 10. Quick screen pass left side across the 30. Tackled right at the 35. So quick play out to the side. That's the number 3 of Dejon Reynolds. And they are going quickly despite being up 24. Holstein drops the throw. Holstein's going to try and step up. Holstein's going to get sacked.
There it is.
Right at behind the 30. It's Wax Jr. I believe it's who it was.
Yep, Wax Jr. Can I just throw this out there?
I'm not stopping you.
I had to play against number 92 on Syracuse. Rashad Perry. Played in my high school state championship, and we got dominated.
3rd and 9, bunch. Well, it was bunched right now. It's just 4 receivers right.
Come on.
Holstein stepping up, fires, hit as he throws, intercepted! Right at midfield.
There it is.
Returned across the 40 and down at the 37. But wait, there's a flag. This might be roughing the passer.
There's laundry. There is laundry.
Yes, it's roughing the passer.
up
Personal foul, roughing the passer,
another
high hit on the quarterback.
What's new? This secondary is just absolute dog.
So it is personal foul.
Nothing is going Syracuse's way tonight. Nothing. I mean, this is quite literally a nightmare. They can't do anything right. And that's a ticky-tacky penalty, in my opinion.
I had that as roughing the passer, yeah. I have that as roughing the passer.
Maybe I'm a little bit more lenient to defensive players.
Yeah. No, like, look at it one more time.
Fran Brown is upset.
I can't blame him, though.
Fran Brown is very upset.
Oh, he stepped on him. That's kind of inadvertent, but I don't know if that was what the call was. 15-yard penalty, and Pittsburgh are trying to drive again. Quick screen pass, right side, big hit by the number 7 of Marcellus Barnes Jr. Pass was complete to Rafi Williams. And they're going to continue to go with pace. Fran Brown of Syracuse showing all of the emotions now. Gain of 2 on the last play. Handoff. Trying to get towards midfield is Desmond Reed. And he's tackled about a gain of only about 3. He's still short of midfield. By the way, the Golden Knights extended Shea Theodore earlier for $7.74 million a year. It's a lot.
For how many?
7 years.
How many? So 7 by 7. Interesting.
Pretty much. Holstein tries to step up, but he's getting a tackle behind the line.
And this is exactly what Syracuse needed to do. And there you see big 92 Rashard Perry, who almost killed one of my best friends in the state championship game. I almost murdered the dude.
Tackle is going to be given to Fadil Diggs, number 10, who was initially in there on the stop. They're going for it on now. They're not. I thought they were going for second and fourth.
No.
Junko on the punt for the second time. They tried to rush the punter, and it's not the worst punt, but not the best punt either in the world. That was down at the 15-yard line. Syracuse trying to find anything to get back into this game. We'll see if they can do it when we return.
And just like that, we'll be back in 30.
We're back again. You can barely see my head. Kind of go with the trying to go with the Halloween theme here. Oh no, I just moved my camera up and I'm just sitting back in my chair. Oh my god. Have you seen our group chat? It's absurd.
I have not seen the group chat. Take a look right now.
Dude, good. Our guys are going to add their butt kicked in this. Is this satire? Wow. The Hughes boys are understandably frustrated. $24-0 your score.
Herb is going absolutely insane.
Hey, that's just
first and goal. Darnold fires. It is caught. It is Trent Sherfield. Touchdown Vikings.
Fixed it.
Who is that, actually? I have no fucking clue who this is. You might know this, Basil. Can you tell me who this guy on the right is? If you can see the picture.
Wait, I cannot see the picture, so I can't really do shit. Is that right, Ron Darling? Ron Darling?
No, that is definitely not Ron Darling. Okay, let me turn my...
I can't see anything. I was just like kind of getting a glimpse, but...
On the right.
Welcome back to... I still don't know who that is.
I have no
McCord drops the throw on first down. Under pressure, fires.
Oh, it's Bernie... it's Bernie Williams.
And JJ's green screen went out. What a start to this shit.
There we go. And we're back.
So, ooh, he's down.
You actually got to see the green screen.
No. I don't know if that's him getting the wind knocked out of him, but that's Gadsden. This has just gone from bad to worse.
We'll
take a look at it one more time.
As one of my favorite bands says, Avenged Sevenfold, this is your fucking nightmare. This is a nightmare.
I don't know if this is the wind got knocked out of him, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the injury is.
Oh, I mean, it didn't look that severe.
He's walking. He's walking.
It looked like a regular. It looked like a regular collision. He didn't land on anything.
Yeah. Aranda Gadsden, the junior, 3 catches, 33 yards. He is, I believe, the second leading receiver in this game for Syracuse.
Dude, it's been nothing but defense. It's been nothing but defense this whole game.
Robbie Basel, JJ Seglio in this attempt of a broadcast of night 1 of Empire Sports Nightmares.
Hey, ever since I started watching on my phone, it's definitely gotten better. We're not interrupting each other.
We've paid attention to the Rams more than this, even though it's despite it being a 20-point game. Handoff middle, it's going nowhere. LaQuinn Allen going right into the brick wall of the Pitt defensive front. So
those are my favorite plays as a football player.
3rd down, 7:40 to go. This Pitt the energy inside the stadium as well. They are putting on a clinic. They are putting on a show out there. 2 for 7 on 3rd down. They're back to the swing again. McCord. With a terrible talent. Fires complete on 3rd down. Amari Hatcher, that's his first catch today. And finally, he gets involved in the offense as well. Very solid catch. Contested ball. Goes up and gets it. And just like that, it's a new set of downs for Syracuse. As they show me my Super Bowl banner for the 100,000th time. Feels like they show it every time the Rams are on national TV. And it will stick with you for a lifetime if you finally win one. 12 for 26 for 101 yards from McCord. He drops the throw again. Pass complete. Hatcher, but a good tackling there. That's the number 0 of Braylon Lovelace. Well played. Drag route over the middle. They tried to find Amari Hatcher. That's as textbook as it gets. Wrap it around the legs. Drives him down. That is as textbook as it gets. And a new set of downs for the Rams. Down 14-7, 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. We could be on the verge for an actual good Thursday night game. McCord, play action, fires, complete. Hopefully. Stays on his feet, down about the 47. And already a new set of downs for LA. That's Ross, Emmanuel Ross. Finally moving the ball down the field. Now, if you think about this, if Syracuse can go down and score, get a stop, and potentially score again, that could make this a game. We also what happened with Georgia and Alabama. They do get the ball to start the second half, by the way. So, 1st and 10. They just can't give up any points. They have to get points. Coming. McCord just spikes it. Will this be intentional grounding? There's a receiver in the air. I think this is going to be grounding. I think this is going to be intentional grounding. Input. Yes, absolutely that is grounding. Ref.
100%.
Let's hear the decision. There's no foul for intentional grounding.
Wow.
So I believe there was a running back, but like not near the play. We need to look at this.
That's gotta be a charity call. That has to be a charity call.
Oh, there was someone in the area. There was someone in the area.
Oh yeah, it is the running back.
There was a running back in the area. He's a blocker, but he technically counts as a receiver because he's eligible to catch the ball.
And he tried to
pass
gain a little
left
bit of
side. That's the other tight end. It's Dan Villari. I believe that's who that is. Yep, it's Villari.
Yep,
it's
89.
Right about half the yards back. So 3rd and 3. It's a gain of 7 on the play. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Syracuse. And we're going to get a whistle. We have a player on a knee. That's Nick James, the right defensive tackle. Coming up at halftime, full analysis of our first half, including a game break with Los Angeles. And what to watch out for this weekend. All that and more on the Empire Sports Media Halftime Report.
Thank you very much. 2nd down and 10, 8 seconds to go. Stafford looks, finds Kyron Williams, shakes 1, shakes 2, and he picks up about 4, and it's 3rd and 6.
That could have been way worse for Nick James.
Oh,
Gets hit from behind.
Nearly coughs up the ball. Now it's 3rd and short. And a big play coming for Syracuse. They have to score on this drive.
So 5 minutes to go. 3rd and short. They haven't been great on 3rd and short today either. Granted, they're 3 for 8 on 3rd down today.
They've been abysmal on 3rd down.
8th play of the drive.
I'm expecting to see some pressure. Already seeing 7 in the box for Pitt. Let's see what happens.
One man shifts out. Ooh. It's gonna be a 1st down.
Whoa!
But the ball's coughed up. The ball's coughed up, but this is gonna be offsides. This is gonna be offsides on the defense.
Doesn't matter. We got a neutral zone infraction against Pitt. The one thing you cannot do on 3rd down if you're a defensive lineman is jump off sides. And they have just done that.
The official call is offsides on the defense.
I'd say more so of a neutral zone infraction.
They whistled it for offsides was the decision. Offsides was the decision.
Let me take a look at this. No, that's neutral zone. That's a neutral zone infraction.
They call the referees.
I know, but I'm saying in my opinion,
I know what you're saying.
Infraction. Yeah, but regardless, it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10. 24-0 Q's.
Q's. You mean Pitt?
Sorry, 24-0 Pitt. Q's down 24. McCord fires deep right side. Does he have a man? No. It was too short. Amari Hatcher was
not to mention receiver. Hatcher just threw the corner down. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
Threw the guy down. If that pass was complete, if that pass was complete, I highly expected to see a flag.
And we'll look at this throw again. It's back foot across from starting that throw at near the left hash. That is a tough throw. McCord. McCord looking to throw again. Pump fake. Pass.
Off his back foot.
Is that complete? It is. That is a completed pass to LaQuint Allen.
Yeah.
For a gain of 6. Pump fake.
Right out of the backfield.
Wow. So nice one-hand catch.
Here. Oh, we should have had defensive holding on that play.
They're both going at it.
This should be a 1st down Syracuse. That is defensive holding at its finest. Grabs the jersey, but he somehow still made the catch.
Good play there by LaQuint Allen.
The refs are letting them play.
Bunch right.
Refs are letting them play, sort of.
McCord has to step up. McCord takes off and goes across the 35 and out at the 32.5-yard line.
You could just give him the first down because the dude can scramble very efficiently. So game break, 3rd and 7. Stafford looks, fires. That is incomplete, intended for Nakua. But there's a flag down. There is a flag down. So this could, I don't know what they could potentially be calling here, but maybe I think this is going to be a holding call against LA. No, it's defensive holding against Minnesota. First down, LA. Byron Murphy Jr. back to Pitt.
First down and 10, McCord. Flag, this is going to be a false start again.
Yep. Dead ball violation as McCord just spikes the ball in anger.
False start.
Let's take a look at see here.
I think it was...
Gets the jersey, grabs the jersey tug. Robinson would have been open, but just like that, it's another first down for LA. Handoff, Kyron Williams. He's got blockers. Kyron's got a first down and more. It's the first time I could be enthusiastic about something in a while.
1st and 15. McCord shotgun, handoff, and it's really going nowhere. Run there was by Yassine Willis. So it'll be 2nd and about 13 as we are heading towards, there'll be one more play before the 2-minute warning. And a quick note on Sam Darnold, he's 8 for 8 to start this game.
Nothing.
2nd and 13
so
from the 35.
Finally give it to Gans boy, Blake Corum.
McCord fires right. Too far. Too far away.
Looks like Meeks wanted a flag on that play.
He did. A little bit of a jersey grab right towards the end of the route. We'll look at this again. He has a shout for it, actually.
Yeah, that's ticky-tacky in my opinion. I would personally call defensive holding in that situation, but I mean, yeah, sometimes you can't call everything. Stafford fires, caught. Puka Nacua, he's got a first down. The Rams are back in the red zone.
We'll get more on this game in a moment when we head to a timeout as McCord tries to dance away from 2, and he's sacked all the way back near midfield.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And guess who?
Is that Biles? It is Biles again.
Guess who? Rasheem Biles does it again.
The loss of 16. If they mark it where I think they are going to.
4th down and 29, and unfortunately now you have to punt. Jet sweep. Puka Nacua, he's got 7. And a big run for Los Angeles.
Rasheem Biles, 6 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception, which was returned for a touchdown. 2:17 remaining here in the opening half. Kyle McCord, 16 of 33 for 130 yards. I don't know when you pull the plug on him, but that would be a very interesting turning point if they do pull Kyle McCord.
2nd down and 3. Williams gets stood up. Goes nowhere.
Punt is off. Fair caught inside the 15. So a little bit before the 2-minute warning.
I mean, this has just gone from bad to disaster. But how about Rasheem Biles? A pick 6 on the day. He's had multiple TFLs, and he just got like a 15-yard sack. The dude has just been all over the field. And he so far has been my player of the game in a landslide.
It has been really...
And he's only a sophomore, by the way. He's a sophomore.
First down, pitch left. That is the running back.
It's Reed.
It's Reed. I didn't have my roster in front of me. And that'll take us likely to the 2-minute warning of the opening half.
So we're going to get a false start penalty against Los Angeles. and it's going to be against Alaric Jackson. So now 3rd down and 7, 11-10 to go here in the second quarter. Rams are in the red zone, knocking on the door. 3rd down and 7 coming up. Dotson looks back at Stafford. Play clock at 7 because the Rams will always run the play clock down to 3 seconds and snap the ball. 3rd down and 7. Stafford pumps, checks, fade, incomplete. Wants cup and a flag. It's going to be pass interference on Stephon Gilmore. And another 1st down coming up for LA. Just what the doctor ordered. All is well. They've had to throw 7 or 8 flags on the Vikings so far. Yep, that is as clear as it gets. So now 1st and goal for LA. Oh, he's back.
Dude.
Hey, Basil. 1st and goal. Hand off. Williams goes nowhere. It's Ivan Pace. Oh, you're on the call?
Dude, what am I hearing in this call? Jesus Christ. Dude, you missed the best of it. You missed out. You really put me back when I was trying to listen. What the hell was that?
My bad.
Nah, hold on. We have to play one of the loot. Like, dude, come on. Why?
God damn, it's enough.
I know. I got it. I know what to do.
Seconds on the play clock. Stafford under pressure, rolls out, stays on his feet, fires, touchdown! It's Cooper Kupp. He's a Ram for life. He's not going anywhere. What a play by the best quarterback in the NFC. Oh,
he's not,
my
but okay.
Goodness.
He's not, but okay. He's not even close, but okay.
Yes, he is. When fully healthy, he is number 1.
Yeah, when fully healthy, the Jets are good. You can't make that argument.
Have
you seen how many injuries we have? Have you seen how injury played my secondary is?
That's been my secondary all season long, so you be bitching.
We have 2 corners on the whole team.
Listen, I'd rather have grandmas in wheelchairs play secondary than what we have. As Cardi's extra point is.
I might have my laptop's like destroyed. Hold on.
That's okay, boy. So we completely lost Robbie Basel. And he is on the other line. So the mic was muted. Black Friday football, the Raiders and the Chiefs. Pitt is up 24-0. They have 17 points off of turnovers. So now 3rd down and 6 coming up for Pitt. Play clock at 10, minute 40 to go here in the second quarter. Drops back to the right side. Looking, rolls out, fires, angle route, incomplete. Holstein was looking for number 9, Kanata Mumpfield, and it's 4th down coming up. So Syracuse gets a much-needed stop. I need to shave. And really bad. Got a lot going on there. Darnold, and there's going to be a flag down, because obviously I'm going to give you some updates from the Ram game too. 4th down and 6. Kick is away, and the punter got hit, but it didn't fall, so nothing really warranting a penalty. They're going to field the punt. It's Pena, and he'll be out of bounds just at about the 40. This pass is going to fall incomplete. Another flag is down. Illegal formation against the Vikings. That'll make it 1st and 20. Oh my goodness gracious. It's another pick 6. I look away for 2 seconds. Kyle McCord has fucked the ball 4 times. It is 31-0 Pitt. Dear God, this is unbelievably bad for Syracuse. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 31 Skunks. Dear God. It was picked off by number 0, Braylon Lovelace. 3rd down and 9. Darnold looks, fires, incomplete. So the Ram defense gets a much-needed stop. This is just getting out of hand. $31 Skunk. This is unbelievable. 3 pick 6s for Kyle McCord. I mean, where do you go from here if you're Syracuse? Down 31 Skunk against another ACC opponent. What are you going to do against Miami? What are you going to do against Clemson? What are you going to do against any competent ACC team that are better than Pitt? Where do you put Pitt, honestly? This is the question that's going to be ruining everybody's mind. Is Pitt top 15? This is going to be their best win by far unless they pull off some crazy choke job. But where do you go from Syracuse? I mean, really? Is this the end for them? Does this kill off their hopes of an ACC championship? Really? What do you do with Syracuse? I'll tell you what you do. You put the fork in them because they're dead. And here's Kyle McCord. That pass falls incomplete. He was hit as he throws. Or no, he was sacked.
Hello?
Yo, you're back. It is 31-0 Pitt. They got a third pick six.
I saw my laptop just randomly just rebooted itself.
Hey, very nice.
So it's now 31-0.
We might have to call us at halftime. This is getting out of hand.
You should just go. No, what we should do is you should do the Rams game, and then I'll just leave.
Just pivot to the Rams game. Nah, I can't. I kind of want to watch the game on my own, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Where I can be a biased fan, and not.
And another Syracuse penalty. Another Syracuse. Do we have like no viewers, or is that like? The stream's not working on your Twitter again.
No, it is.
What starts at Empire Sports Nightmares? A nightmare stream. What a start.
There are 54 people watching on Twitter right now.
It shows. Oh no, because it's not loading the Twitter thing on my side. You know what, chat? We have 54 viewers. Shout out to all of you. Shout out all of you guys today. Shout out. Y'all have been putting on a clinic on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called now. Shout out all y'all. You guys are legends. We will be cutting the stream short. RIP Syracuse. We might be back. We will be paying attention to this in case any madness happens.
I really hope it doesn't. We do not need a repeat of Alabama, Georgia.
Listen,
that was ridiculous.
If this game does go crazy, JJ's locale of the week for real.
Yeah, this time it will be me.
It should have been you last time because you.
Actually, I don't know if I can be. Well, yeah, this time I would be locale of the week.
Well,
for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think JJ, that's all she wrote for this. Is that all she wrote?
Yeah, 31 skunks at halftime.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for JJ Seglio, my broadcast partner tonight, we apologize, but due to this game being a total blowout, that will be the end of night one of Empire Sports Nightmares, the nightmare stream with poor Wi-Fi, a laptop being rebooted in the middle of the stream.
Play.
And terrible football play. Hopefully tomorrow on night 2 will be better. World Series game 1. We will guarantee you.
Surely the Dodgers aren't going to win by. Surely the Dodgers won't win by 9 runs. Surely.
We'll see.
Right.
For now, he's JJ Seglio. I'm Robbie Basel saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.